So we begin the 18th session of the Wakeside Boys campaign. So
Here we are.
rejoin the boys.
The
in
boys.
the
The boys.
Gang, gang.
How many sodas you gonna drink? Jesus Christ.
He's bouncing off the walls,
he's
dude.
got his uppers, now he needs his downers.
He's just getting started.
The boys. Sorry, it was pretty funny.
In the subterranean level of the cathedral on the other side of the orichalcum door, in the orichalcum vault, or whatever this place actually is. And after having braved the trapped door, successfully unlocked and bypassed the evocation trap on the portal, you descended into a lower level where you found what Battleton believes to be some sort of form of ancient dormitory, where you encountered some more of the strange creatures you battled in your first excursion into the vault. Met a rather apathetic individual. And now come to encounter a new form of creature in a room that Flick has just opened the door to.
Just another friend.
Yeah, just another friend that doesn't know he's a friend yet.
Oops.
Oops.
For the ones at home, aka Glenn, who hasn't seen this yet. Where's that button? There's a button. This is what you see.
Oh,
and
good.
what has suddenly moved to attack you.
He's pitiful.
Yeah.
It's like a pastor that just went to the gym.
He looks friendly.
Who's she?
Kind of looks like one of the later darker seasons of Digimon.
Ooh. There is an Angemon. Isn't there an Angemon and a Devilmon?
Where they get really dark and the kids are going through some shit.
I think they're just on heroin.
Heroin's a big problem in the Digimon world.
Yeah.
It is, dude. It's kids.
Aaron, where have you been, young man?
So we are going to start off the session. The roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Just max this dice out. Oh, it rolled a 1. We're back.
Right.
Classic.
All right, I rolled a 9.
Oh, shut up, man.
Anyone above a 15?
16.
Above 10. Above a 5. 9.
9.
9.
Damn. How many fish heads?
Wow.
I got a 5. but like a really cool 5.
A
Hey,
1+4.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was just a straight 9.
Orthog doesn't have any improved initiative.
Sure doesn't. Doesn't
Wow.
need it.
Don't
Okay.
need it.
Victor, I need you to roll off with me.
Roll off nine
Roll.
nine boys. Just
Yeah,
a
roll off. Yeah, roll
straight
your
D12.
again. Yeah. What'd you get?
7.
Oh my fucking God, so did I.
What's your dexterity, Ross? Because this now we know the dexterity of the enemy.
Metagaming is never cool unless I'm doing it.
One more time, Ross.
Oh, can I add my initiative modifier?
I mean, it doesn't matter. We're both rolling the same number. All right.
Gotcha. 10.
Okay, you get to go. Well, you
Great.
get to go before the bad guy.
Great.
Weird.
Valentine gets to go first. By the way, a Kushi is a third party monster.
It is on D20pfsrd.com, sir.
Right. There's third party stuff on there too.
Yeah, correct.
Wait, the little dog? The elf dog?
Yeah. The little dog
Oh.
that I definitely am, that Dan's not going to take away from me because it's adorable and not more powerful than a dire badger, which I could be.
I actually thought the wolf was better than
The wolf.
Kushi.
I like the Kushi because it's I have elvish ancestry.
What?
You're a
My mother
dwarf.
What?
Do we just get a lore drop
lived the elves.
right at the beginning of initiative?
I just look at you and say
I say
And it comes up.
Bonalton says, "Oh, fuck," and turns invisible. And
you're invisible?
yeah,
This is the first time we've seen you do that, right?
Yeah.
I'm invisible.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do as a swift action. I'll issue my second judgment, which will be destruction.
Okay. Victor.
Um,
Yeah, you guys just like
I hex the foul beast with the evil eye. It takes a -2 penalty to AC for 8 rounds.
There is a save on that, right?
Yeah.
What? We don't have to talk about the save.
Why is everyone talking about the save?
Okay. 15.
The hex stands.
Okay.
-2 to AC. 8 rounds. Evil eye.
Anything
Uh,
else? Movement?
I take a 5-foot step. Differentiate me from Flick. I take a 5-foot step towards Invisible Bat Elton out of the line of the door. Great job. Boom.
Uh, the creature lets out a awful moaning noise and raises its hand. And that is an awful moaning noise, but not what I was thinking of.
I have to do it. I have to do it.
He raises his hand and it glows a sickly white color, and he fires a ray at Flick. It's a
Where's the
Not me.
14 to hit your touch AC.
14 to hit my touch AC. Oh man, yep, that'll do her.
You take 8, 10, 13 points of unholy damage.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hold on. Let me check something.
We could just shut the door.
Oh,
Right. No. Oh, I guess the door was outside. How about this?
Uh, maybe? I doubt it.
Be a lot of action economy
It
spend.
would be a lot of, rounds of combat to try to go get him.
I would move, pick a lot,
Yeah.
ask for help. At least one.
Move. Try to pick a lock, fail. Try to pick a lock, fail.
Yeah.
Try to pick a lock, fail.
That's where you get bad. He's just like, no.
Yeah. I was like, okay, well, I'll be right back then.
No, I told you, don't go out there.
He also described them as like the others. So he might not be trying to fight these people.
I would, yeah. I mean, most likely, whatever this is, what a compatriot is.
Did you just dab?
I'm bringing it back.
Yeah, me and Jake are dabbing. I'm his
Okay.
mount.
All right.
Narshal's gonna fade into the background.
We're synced up, baby.
All right, moving on.
There's all just been a closet furry. I've just been waiting.
Wait, I like this.
Okay. Can you do anything when you're a Kushi?
I have wild spell. I can cast on spell.
Nice.
So it's gonna be his badass fucking riding dog who casts like disease spells.
That's horrifying.
And then he moves towards you, just sort of towering over you. And Narjal and Flick, you need to make will save.
Notoriously good at these.
That is cocked. I forgot to do it anyway. 18.
That's
God, where's that paper? 21.
21. Okay.
ah,
You are both fine. Narjal.
All right. At this point, I'm not sure it's prudent to go in the room. So I'm gonna make some room for the marshals. The door is ajar, correct? Like if I kind of get out of that square, it's not gonna slam shut or anything.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to do that. And would you describe what Narjal sees in front of him? I think you did last session, but just to get an idea of what spells I think will work on it. Is it corporeal, I guess? Corporeal.
A spectral skeletal figure draped in the tattered remnants of robes. Its translucent wings reduced to hollow, flickering outlines of light. Sunken eyes weep in endless streams of glowing ectoplasm, and a hoarse voice whispers ceaseless prayers that will never be answered. It does appear to be incorporeal.
Likely immune to nausea.
Yeah.
Okay. Likely immune to being grappled. Let's see. I'm kind of flailing. Incorporeal?
Looks that way.
Okay.
You can see through it somewhat.
Yeah. I don't have anything that would be effective against the incorporeal. being. So I will pass turn after making way for the marshals to get in there.
Okay. So you just want to hold action?
Yeah, take me out, and then I'll think about it.
Okay. Orthod.
Yeah, I will swift action detect evil.
It is evil.
Okay.
Let Orthon handle it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Because I think if it's a smite target, he attacks it as though we're not incorporeal. Because that's a good charge.
So now I will.
And the rest of us are pretty relative pieces. I don't know that.
I shall smite.
Smite.
Smite. I will roll to attack.
We might at least get a flank one.
Okay, that'll a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
D10 plus 17.
Is he in there?
He's in front of it.
Okay. That will be
He's just like a 5-foot step away.
18.
It's actually not plus 17, it's plus 21 because this is your first attack on an undead target.
Sweet. Well, it's not that big. So 23 points of damage.
23. Give it a good berry. Okay. And Flick.
Free action. I yell out, "Save us, sad man!" And then I start playing "Urgent" by Foreigner on my saxophone because this is urgent.
Okay, battle time.
I'm going to use my teamwork feat ability to give myself escape routes. And that will prevent any attacks opportunities from being made against me as I move into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get behind him. Do a flank.
I'm just gonna let these boys
You're gonna
go.
look like a piñata, dude.
I'm gonna then cast Divine Favor on myself.
Isn't the teamwork thing require an action?
Is just using the feat to escape artist.
Is that the one that you've had established, or is that what you're changing it to right now?
Yeah, I'm changing it to it right now. It's at this stage, it's irrelevant if I establish it or not, because I only have one. So, and then the thing I'm using to do that is
So
Urgent. It's
Didn't count on you escaping into the room.
it's a standard act. It's a standard action. So that's all I can do. Okay, that's cool. I'm in a flank.
cool. That's huge.
All right,
Let the country cook.
Victor.
I hex the fiend with misfortune.
Yes. Misfortune.
Okay. Got another 15.
That is misfortunate for the thing. Evil eye, misfortune. Double down.
Ooh, yes.
Get hexed, nerd.
Okay.
Let me get hex, nerd.
On the creature's turn, going to cast defensively. That succeeds. And Orthog, you need to make a will save.
Misfortune.
Doesn't apply to this.
Right.
He's not rolling.
Okay.
13 plus 21.
Okay, that saves.
Oh,
The dab.
Orthog.
I roll to attack. Come on, big money. Oh, that's a nat 20. That is how we do it.
Crit. Roll the crit,
Crit.
dude.
I rolled crit. Okay, that's 10 plus 17.
Plus 17?
Or is it plus 21 again?
No,
Wait,
what's your
no.
attack to crit? You add your
You have
attack
to
modifier.
confirm the critical.
Oh. I rolled a 10.
On a
So,
D20 or a D10?
no. D10.
You need to roll a D20 again. To confirm the critical.
Oh. I only rolled a 7. I would use an action die.
Yep.
Well, what? So it's 7, and then your attack bonus is 10. And then you have +2 for flanking and +2 for inspire courage. So that's a 21 to hit, which I'm pretty sure is what you rolled last time and it hit.
Yeah. So you don't need to use an action die on.
Okay.
You're there, dude.
I get a little excited. I want to hit it. All right. Now we roll the D10. Okay, not as good. That's a 4. So 21 times
2.
2.
And Orthog annihilates the creature.
Oh my god!
All right.
Oh my god! I was searching for something that I could do.
He stood in the door. So what was its hit point though?
57.
Okay.
That was going to be a tough fight for us. It was about to be.
Well, I mean, yeah, he cast Hold Person on Orthog, so if he didn't make that save, you guys were in big trouble. Yeah. But yeah, fucking paladins.
Evil.
I love my bracelet.
We're good, sad man.
Never mind.
Hey, what? He's just suiting up in there. It's your time, Carl.
Something to live for? Oh no, nothing to live for. What's in the room?
Yeah.
I dispel my invisibility as this thing, I assume, dissipates.
Yeah.
And I'm just standing on the other side of it from Orthog, like, Jesus Christ.
Where have you been?
I was gonna do something, but I think you're good.
Should have claimed complete responsibility. Oh, you didn't see the invisible hacks I did to its back.
No.
Didn't even see you come in.
I'm getting into a sweet flank, but never mind. I investigate the rooms. Poorly. 15. Or sorry, 13.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Searching the room. You find similar detritus to what you found in other rooms, but nothing of interest or value.
All right.
Is it door time, Bud?
Let's rip doors, dude.
I think Flick's in charge of doors now.
My buddy Steven's got this really fresh door from his cousin in Colorado.
I roll up to the next fresh door.
You and Flick give me perception checks.
You tell it's good because the door's
Oof.
21.
Not that.
Yeah, it's not a door, man.
I have black sand vision.
Door.
There you
Might be third party content, but I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah.
Not approved by the
As you
That's great.
move to the next door, you pass by that corridor and you see that a ways down that corridor, it seems to break off into a cave.
Okay. I tell I tell Siegfried, there's a cave down there.
He says, okay.
Message
How much
you
does
to Siegfried.
I go look at the cave.
the cave weigh?
By more than a normal cave.
Okay.
Dear God, it's a heavy cave.
The cave seems rather large and appears to be give me a perception check.
It's it.
Well,
You see that the walls here
Mhm.
are crumbled and deteriorated. And it gives you a vague sense reminiscent of the areas that you've seen before that were collapsed into the astral sea. You don't think that this cave is the same plane that the rest of the building is in. You think this might be another collapse into another plane.
Damn.
oh, okay.
And this one probably not the astral sea. The cave is expansive. There is luminescent fungus and
Oh,
lush growth in the space.
Yeah, you saw a cave. You were like, oh no.
You're looking around. And you're like, oh shit! There are some mushrooms in here that Nargel's gonna freak out about.
I didn't see that. I was just like, oh, there's a cave down there. But I was like, well, we're gonna go open this door.
Yeah, the cave was like at the very edge of your dark vision.
Like they're everywhere. There's like a half dozen. How many mushrooms are we talking?
Dozens, if not hundreds.
I didn't see that yet.
I whip out a dagger and I harvest a dozen mushrooms surreptitiously and put them in my pockets.
that was very nice of you.
What?
That was very nice of you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna tell them where I got
We're opening this door.
Hmm?
We're opening this door.
Okay, Flick, give me a pick lock. Take the place.
Nat 19, baby.
them. It's
We are D&Ding tonight.
Dude, if it's about a lock, I'm rolling good. If it's about
That
anything
lightning,
else,
or-
I'm rolling bad.
I don't know the last time I had a fucking nat 20. I was bad.
Oh, nice, dude. That's a big one.
Get ready for big nasties, boys.
oh,
Big.
what?
Just be
Big
ready.
ass coming for you.
Be ready
Flicks-
for big nasties.
Flick's got big nasties.
Yeah. Oh. Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
You unlock the door, peek inside, and it appears to be empty.
Appears, boys.
Negative on that big nasty.
I kind of come to my senses after thinking about what the other player at the table
After
said.
metagaming,
And
little bit.
I roll down here and check out this cave.
Mhm.
You just wander off then?
Yeah, I can't talk to you.
He pokes his head in the door, sniffs around a bit, and says, "Fuck this. I'm gonna check out that cave."
Yeah, you come around. I'm like stooped over and I'm harvesting mushrooms. Hey,
I
no, it's total cave in. Total cave in.
you see you see the dog's eyes just turn to like wonderment, and then I dismiss wild shape and Flick
Just
I don't know
drops
if
to the
you're
ground.
if you're just like clutching onto me or what's going on, but this takes me out of mount form. And we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. This was very much something that I have to see with human eyes. Just go, oh, crows is mercy. And I roll a perception check.
We're gonna be here.
That's going to be a 27.
Lock in, boys. We're about to be
Try
here.
to see all the different types of mushrooms that I can get from my vantage point.
You've just emptied that.
Um, yeah, there's. What was that? A perception check?
Yeah, 27.
Give me a nature check.
A knowledge nature or just a naked nature check?
Knowledge nature.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
We're having fun. That is not going to be as good. That is a 13.
13. Okay. I mean, it's good enough. So you see at least a dozen different types of mushrooms. None of them are familiar to you. And looking at them, they don't just seem unfamiliar, they seem surreal. They seem fantastic. They seem like they should not exist. They are not natural. They
Okay.
are strange. And I don't know how Narjal reacts to that. Like if that's a excitement or an apprehension thing.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about it, but my response would be to investigate every single mushroom in this cave thoroughly.
Do you want me to eat one?
Got to save you.
No, I was gonna never tell you where to get these mushrooms and just slowly build a whole economy around this. That's fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna just this is what I'm doing for the rest of the day. This is what Narjal's doing. He is investigating every single mushroom, figuring out like what the root structure is like, if there's a mycelium network underneath the soil. I want to see if the soil has any special properties. I will be filling my pockets with soil.
This is of no surprise.
Yeah.
So
I will be tasting the soil.
all right, so Narjal
I'm out
is lost.
Yeah.
Is lost to the party. What are the rest of you doing as he,
Go deep, Coven.
flies into his mania?
I'm going to eat a mushroom.
I think that's a great idea. I love Narjal does not, but
What could possibly go wrong?
yeah, nothing.
He's the guy who can pick doors open for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll a percentile die, please.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna ready in action to slap a mushroom out of his hand.
There we go.
Flick's dead, boys.
There we go. Do that.
Believe, guys.
No, Balaton. Do
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay, that's an 8.
That's an 8.
An 8.
Okay. It has a strange taste. Something like a strawberry
Ooh.
mixed with sweat.
A sweaty
Sweaty strawberries, boys.
And a little earthy.
Yeah. Yeah, famously, you just eat mushrooms and it's fine.
Yeah, mushrooms are very healthy no matter what.
Yeah.
And yeah, It's got a weird taste.
I think Narjal sees me coming back from like around a corner, munching on a mushroom. Like, hey, these are pretty good.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that again. Don't eat any of the mushrooms. We don't do anything about it.
Describe for me the mushroom you chose to eat.
Oh shit.
I don't even think any thought went into it. Just grabbed one off whatever
Right. Yeah,
mound.
tell me what it looked like. I
Uh,
told you guys there's like
Yeah.
a dozen or more types of mushrooms in here.
Theater of the
I
mind.
think it
Oh.
looks like what it tastes like. It looks like a strawberry that's wet with sweat on the top.
Yes.
So you ate like an amanita mushroom without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Instead of white spots, it has like little yellow seed shaped spots.
Yeah.
I grab you and remove you from the cave.
What?
I say, do you want uppies? Because you're getting some fucking uppies. Come here right now.
Because you're stick him in this. Stick him in a sack.
Pick you up, and I'm gonna walk you back over to the door. You gotta open some more fucking doors.
And I go back to looking at the mushrooms, and without looking at you, just still inspecting the mushrooms, I go, Flip, it can be very dangerous to eat mushrooms without knowing what they are.
Since when?
Since your entire life.
Probably never seen a mushroom.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, they've been down to my place.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you grow things that could kill me, and you've never told me this one?
Flick, did you eat a mushroom when we were down at Narjal's? Why did you?
Well, yeah. You didn't get hungry?
Flies.
I grew them because, and I'm still just like looking at the mushroom, not looking at anybody. And I go, I grew them because they have certain medicinal properties, but some do also have culinary properties as well. I don't have time to go into that with you.
So am I gonna die?
Yes.
Quite possibly, depending on how you feel tomorrow. Or really within the next couple hours.
That's rock and roll, boys.
I'm picking you up, and I'm carrying you all the way down this hall.
Doc, let me have a cigarette. It'll kill the killy mushroom in my stomach.
Oh Lord, no. Goodness me, no.
Flick's just
We're gonna need
bad
to induce vomiting.
But it looked good.
Not a bad idea.
That is not a
That's
bad
not a
idea.
really bad idea.
Induce vomiting.
Doc, I still have Flick in a grapple. Good Reverend Dr. Victor Flacco, do you have your phalanges for inducing vomiting?
Flick, how's your gag reflex?
Non-existent.
Let's find out. I stick my finger down your throat.
Long rat fingers.
Yeah.
Would that be a fortitude save to see if he can handle your finger?
That is a fortitude save.
I bet Dan didn't plan for this.
Actually, the fortitude save is going to be against Dr. Flacco's heal check. Well, actually, heal bonus plus 11.
Okay.
You have your heal still?
I do, yes.
Okay, so add 11 to it, and that will be the DC of your.
Okay. You need to beat a 15.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fortuitous. I rolled a 2 for a total of 5.
You're puking, bud.
I'm hurling.
How's your gag reflex? Oh, I don't even have to.
Okay. Just scratching the esophagus.
He's a doctor. He's like, yeah, whatever. Watch this.
Hold still.
He's a doctor. I've taken many patients to him.
Hold still, man.
Yeah. You're puking.
Flick, when you're done with that, open these doors.
For the love of God, can I have a drink of water?
I pull out a small flask of cold mint tea and I hand it to you and I say, swish and spit.
It's just Listerine.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I'll go back to picking locks. Get to do anything fun around here. Did we
Not
look
sure
in that?
last door you opened, we nearly died.
Let's find a door.
Did yeah? Did we look in that room I just opened?
This one?
You did check out in there, and it was empty.
Empty. Okay. On to the next one.
We've got 6 more.
Okie dokie.
And the whole time Sigrid is sitting here, fully aware that we have a key that can get us across the field to his home.
Yeah.
Back.
That is a 12.
Total?
Yep.
That does not unlock the door.
All right. Again,
And this is
even worse.
We can just hand him this and say he gets a 20.
He can
Which
take,
room?
It takes like 20 minutes instead of 1 minute.
That is 2 failures. I'm going to try one more time, and if that fails, I'm just going to take 20.
Which door are we opening?
The next one on the same side of the hall. Yeah. That one.
Okay. Gotcha.
Another 12. Yep, we're taking 20 on this one.
I love him.
You're in your element.
I'm developing a different element, but this is my current.
I know that's a key.
Okay, it's been 20 minutes.
Sorry, what was that?
I rolled a 12 again, so I'm just taking 20.
Okay. So you take 20 and open the door.
And
Big monster.
and
And it's a gargoyle.
Joel.
Inside the room, there is there is an inky darkness that your dark vision cannot seem to pierce.
I don't like that.
I yell for Narjal.
I yell again.
Who is light?
I
I have
can
light.
cast light.
Yeah, someone has light. I don't have it very well stopped.
Is there a loose stone in the hallway?
There were some, bits and pieces. You can grab something out of this room.
Some masonry? I find a small piece of loose masonry and I cast light on it and then I huck it into the inky darkness.
You do so, and the room sort of blooms with light, like a torch in a fog. And in that fog, you see a 6-foot tall, vaguely humanoid shadow.
Ooh, that's
Standing in the center of the room.
Do we all see that, or is it just who threw it in? So I don't see.
No, all of you do. And it wavers for a moment and then seems to start drifting towards the door.
Hello there, friend.
You there, Shadow Man.
Yeah, it starts.
Are you friend or foe?
There we go.
I move into the corner here, and I prepare to ready in action to attack. It takes
Shadowman.
aggressive action.
Don't
I
eat the
take-
mushrooms in the cave. Everybody is dicks about it for some reason.
I take a 5-foot step backward.
So yeah, Victor, you say that friend or foe, and then you hear almost in a mockery of your own voice, friend or foe, and make a will save.
Huh.
20 to save.
20?
20 to save.
Okay. You make the save.
I make
However, you are shaken.
shooketh.
Roll for initiative.
Shit.
Everybody but Mushroom Man.
I'm shaking. God damn it.
Here we go, baby.
I'm open to hearing the sounds of battle, but I won't be focused on that.
Well, roll initiative, and on your turn, I'll let you do perception checks.
Fine.
Anyone above a 15? Above a 10?
11.
14.
14. No, it's supposed to storm me.
Pretty bored.
Above 5.
6 for Vic.
6.
It's a big 6 from Flacco. He's going the other way.
Oh no.
Orthog rolled an 8.
All right. Battle time. You're the first to act.
I really wish I could turn invisible. Oh,
Yeah,
that,
you got wasted now.
well, no, I
Oh, no.
have 2 uses of second level spell. So I could do it again. Let me just double check that.
Meta game, hold off.
Yeah, level 4, spell zone. Oh,
You know what really sucks? Orthog only has 1 smite per day.
Uh-huh.
I turn invisible again. I go, oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, my smite.
No.
Now do not move.
Okay. Marshall. No sounds battle had taken place yet.
Okay. Yeah, totally. I'm still doing my thing.
Orthog.
I swift action detect evil.
You do not detect evil.
Okay. I ready an attack. If it attacks me, I'll attack it.
Okay.
It just attacked me, dude.
I didn't know that though. It just said
I'm shooketh.
Yeah.
Aren't you
the
just
good Reverend
standard?
Dr. Victor T. Flacco said something. It said something back, and now the good Reverend Dr. Victor T. Flacco is shaking his boots with fear.
I don't know if that would necessarily be registered as an attack.
I mean, it's up to Glenn. Yeah.
Maybe Victor's just scared of echoes.
Yeah, maybe Victor's just scared of echoes.
How do they work?
I attack.
Yeah. Orthog, what are you doing?
I attack.
Okay, so you're gonna move past
Let's
Flick
move
and
it.
get in the doorway.
Oh yeah. It's moving at us. I'll come in. All right. I roll. Come on. All right. That is goddamn 27, 20, 31 to hit.
31.
14 plus 17. Oh shit.
17 is
No,
not
no,
your
no,
bonus
no,
to hit.
no. My bad. 24 to hit. 24 to hit. I had my paper messed up.
That's a great move.
24 will hit.
Okay. We're back on track here. 1d10 plus 13.
Cutie.
Okay, 13. 21 points of damage.
Okay.
21.
21.
When you swing at this thing, your mace passes through it with barely any resistance.
Oh shit. Okay.
Victor.
I put the evil eye on it. Big hex, evil eye. All once again targeting AC.
Okay, that is a 19.
That will be, yes.
So that's just one round, right?
Just one round, correct.
Are you staying where you are or moving or doing anything?
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to the left.
That is where Siegfried is.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to the right.
Yay, Flick.
5-foot step back. Free action. I yell, "Save us, sad man!" And I go back into a bardic performance. I don't have a song. This was all too soon. So, I guess Maneater. We're gonna go with Maneater.
Nice.
Okay. And we are to Visage and the creature just passes through Orthog.
Oh god.
Not great. And you feel its, its incorporeal form sort of cling to you as it passes through, hitting a touch armor of 16, which I'm sure is going to successfully touch you. You need to make a will saving throw.
Yeah. My touch.
And Victor, you are no longer shaken. That effect only lasts one round on a successful save.
I take it.
You said I need a will save?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. That ain't gonna be good. That is going to be a 9.
9? Okay. So that fails. You take 1 point of wisdom damage as the this thing sort of invades your mind and begins to pull at the moorings of your sanity.
See, they gotta do his. They gotta do his head.
We need to take this thing out quick.
And also does 11 points of negative energy damage.
Okay.
Battle time.
Oh, fuck.
You have a magical weapon, correct?
You may have an orc out of sword.
Isn't it magical as of this level?
Yeah, I mean, it's orc alchemy, so inherently it's magical.
Right.
Can I take a 5-foot step to share this space to move into a flank?
If you share the space with Flick, you're going to take a -2 on all of your attacks for being crammed in the same space, so it's going to negate unless you're just looking to give Orthog the benefit.
For right now, yeah, I think I will.
Is it okay if we share space?
Is the thunder coming across on the microphone? You guys hearing that at all? No?
No.
No.
It's really crashing over here.
I'm gonna knock on some wood as I say this, but the power's holding really well.
Well, you've ruined that.
No, I'm knocking on wood. Okay.
I don't guess you guys understand what knocking on wood means.
I've heard this song, dude. I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah, that's true. He's making a really good point.
The only thing I'm knocking on is heaven's door. Whoa.
Feet again. Okay. So give me a +4 to hit. That's
All right. Narjal.
nice.
Perception check. 21.
21. Yeah, you start to hear the sound of
20.
Okay. We roll a percentile die.
You're walking through me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a 40. There's probably like a 25% chance that it's like, fuck 'em. I am going to sprint down the hallway as quickly as I can. Yeah, so 4 times movement, right?
No.
No, just twice.
Run is 4 times movement. That has to be in a straight line.
Okay. Fuck, I'm so close to
Pretty
having a
good straight
straight line.
You just got to make
I
one
mean,
turn.
yeah, I do have a straight line. It just doesn't conform to the squares. How do you feel about that?
I'll say okay.
Right, I have
I'm-
line of sight to a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say like you're gonna need to give me a DC 10 acrobatics check
Hell yeah.
to like clear that corner of the wall
Yeah.
and the rubble.
I'm super
the-
good at that.
Why I put it at 10.
18 on the die.
Okay, you're good.
So I move 80.
You want a ruler? Just do it that way.
That's pretty much
Yeah, that's like there. Yeah, it's as far as I need to go. Yeah.
And that's your round.
I yell, I'm coming for you as I roll. Yeah.
You come on the corner.
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Or the
Flashlight? Look at the corners. Yeah, so I noticed that this thing is messing with me. And I would like to do something I've never done, and I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm using lay on hands to try to blow it up.
okay.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Okay, I want to do that. When I roll,
What do you lay your hands on?
All right, give me a touch attack.
that's an 18.
In there. Right?
Oh, what do I? Sorry, I don't know. What about touch attack?
It would be wet. It would be wet.
What did you roll?
An 18.
Okay, yeah, that succeeds.
Perfect. And now it's
So just roll the 2d6.
Yep. Okay. Okay, not great. That's 6.
Okay. You stick your hand into this creature, and it starts glowing with a holy light. And you see that when you create that light inside the creature, the blackness seems to be eaten away by the light, and then the light fades, and you leave a hole in the creature that slowly, begins to refill with the with other parts of the shadow.
Okay.
Good instincts, man.
Yeah. Orthog uses lay on hands. It's super effective.
It actually is. They're vulnerable to positive energy.
Yep.
Man, that's what I'm doing, baby.
Victor.
Oh!
Yeah, just like,
This, yeah, in some dimensional thing.
Boy. I'm gonna attempt for the first time to limp lash this fucker.
Whiplash
Limp lash love. I cast a limp lash on the fiend.
Okay.
No.
Well, you cast Limp Lash, which causes a thing to appear in your hand. When you make an attack with it.
And I make
Right.
an attack with it, yeah. And do I get a base attack bonus with this? Or is it a combat maneuver bonus?
I think it's just an attack roll.
Okay. 18.
Nice.
If it's just an attack roll with the +2 from Inspire Courage, help you out there.
Make a range touch attack with this spell. If you strike your target, it takes a 1d6 penalty to strength, dexterity, and constitution. Okay.
We talked about this. It's pick one. I'm gonna pick Dex.
No, what we talked about was that if you want to have it at level 2, it's going to last 1 round per level.
Okay, great. That is what we talked about.
You're attacking what? Dex, you said?
I'll take them all.
Oh yeah, all right. Sorry. I got confused.
Me too.
Give me roll a d6 for me.
6, 6, 6, 6.
4.
4. Okay. Takes a -4 penalty. Strength, dexterity, constitution. Woo.
Chonky.
All right, flick.
Can I make a 5-foot step to occupy the space that Bottleton once occupied?
Sure.
And free action, I would like to say, dude, Doc, that lash was so limp.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah,
Just be
the
fine.
limpest lash.
Stay
Don't you
invisible, guy.
forget it.
Move him next to
Caddy corner.
yeah. That.
Jake, I feel like you had a great line on the stick. Can you run it back for me?
Oh, I said, dude, that Doc, that lash was so limp. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds on this shadow creature.
Yeah.
That was the second thing.
Me?
One
Oh,
sec. I can't remember what the dice is. I think it's 2d8.
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus your level.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Rolled a 2 twice. Fucking phenomenal. So what is that? 4 and 4 is 8.
Yeah. You need to make a touch attack.
Touch attack. Rolled a 10. Base attack bonus is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 13.
Dexterity modifier.
2 plus 2 to that.
Okay, 15
15.
plus your size modifier is 1.
Do I get the
Plus
inspire
you are
courage?
inspired by your inspire courage. So that's 18 total. That will succeed. You do
Blast him.
damage.
Oh no.
Nice.
There we go.
And that similar to Orthog's lay on hands seems to disintegrate and diminish the shadow.
Sorry, cut. You say you diminished him?
Yes.
Nice job.
On his turn, going to cast defensively. That will succeed.
Looks aboriginal.
All of you need to make a will saving.
Easy peasy.
Me too.
No.
I am not there.
Let me check the range.
17.
Ooh,
Great.
Daddy rolled well.
Yeah, he's not targeting.
Oh,
20 to save?
20 will save.
nice. Okay, cool. I have exactly a 20. Would a 19 have failed?
I need to.
You got inspire courage up, dude.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, 22. I didn't need to use
That's saves and versus charms and fear, and this is not charm.
not charm or fear.
I am
I
at a 19.
need to add an action die.
I would put something on it. I got a 20.
I'm going to use an action die on my 17.
Aaron, you think I should put a little stank on it? Is that what you were saying?
That's what I'm saying. If you know 20 works.
You know what, dude?
I got
I'm
a
coming
4.
up aces this game.
Same. I just got a 4.
Wait, it explodes. Roll it again.
Well, I don't need to.
But you're supposed to.
But you don't. Okay. I got a 3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
24.
Oh shit. Yep.
cool. I bet you run some fun little errands with this guy.
What are you? I'm just. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Just pass your will saves.
It's a big deal, dude.
I'm leaving the 19. I'm letting it ride.
Okay.
Living on the edge.
Why would you do that though?
19. Victor.
20.
20. Orthog.
23.
23. Okay. You all make the save.
Wow. Okay, Jake, good call.
Okay, would 17 have done it?
Yeah, what was the number of fail, Danny?
60.
16,
Oh.
70 would work well.
Damn.
You know,
Hey, I too like to live dangerously.
Yeah, you're out of action die, my boy.
No, I'm not. I got one left.
Bullshit. You took Dan's roll for hit points.
Yeah, and I took that one.
And you confirm. Oh no, you didn't confirm that crit with it. My bad. That's on me. That's
Yeah.
on me.
Shut it.
This is Glenn. Whenever you're talking on our end, there's a little blob that pops up at the top of the screen that just says Orthog is talking.
Well, it keeps
Okay.
freaking out.
That was fun.
This is gonna go terribly. I attack it. All right, not great. I'm flanking, so I'm getting a +4 bonus. And then
is it still taking a -2 to AC, or is that up?
No, that's well, yeah, no, that's still going because
That's
it's
still going.
Evilize it.
17. So it's a 17, not counting whatever the Good Doctor's magic is doing.
Okay.
-2 to AC.
Oh, right, the negative AC. Okay. 2 4 down the pipe.
And
I
its
do D4.
Constitution is nerfed by 4.
2d4 plus 8 is 12, plus 2 more from Inspired Courage is 14.
14.
Yeah, I don't think outflank adds anything to my damage. It's just
Yeah, and same as Orthog, your weapon seems to pass through with only minimal resistance.
and that is when I go, oh no.
I mean, I will inform you guys. If your weapons weren't magic,
Yeah,
they would pass through doing absolutely nothing.
yeah.
Narjal. If I were to cast Pox Pustules on this thing, would it still take the dexterity damage? It just wouldn't have the Pox Pustules on it.
It doesn't have physiology.
Yeah, totally. I cheer my friends on as I
I'm here, guys.
as I
I
approach
can't help.
as I approach to there. Yeah.
Did you cast any buffs on that line?
Inspire Courage would be redundant. I have guidance, but that's a competence.
I mean, Orthog's going through some shit right now, right? He's got he's.
But Inspire Courage does this. Well,
I'm saying like you could maybe like do something that helps him.
Yeah.
I have guidance, and that is, and I also have Stabilize.
It's not gonna.
Yeah, it's not going to stack with Inspire Courage. I have Grasping Vine, Ray of Sickening, Nauseating Dart, Insect Scouts, and Pox Pustules. They're all very good spells
For something that's not a ghost.
for something that's not a ghost.
Orthog.
It's the Bane of Spellcasters. You can't be prepared for that.
Yeah, I rolled to do what I did last time.
Mhm.
So I roll a touch.
What? Oh, you're. I think so. You already cast, or you already used. Yeah, I think you have one lay on hands left today.
Well, I said, I thought
You used it several times.
I thought
You
I had
used
five.
you used lay on hands several times in the last session. You just weren't here for it.
Oh shit. Okay, so I
Yeah,
He's got one lay on hands left.
yeah.
used. All right, let me
You
catch that.
you do have 6 channel positive energies though.
Which one does more?
I don't know. Yeah, how do I
Same
do that?
amount.
Sorry.
Yeah,
that's-
figure fine one.
All right, so I have 6 channel positive energy.
Yeah, and you can choose to channel positive energy to heal you and your allies, or to harm undead.
I choose it to harm undead.
Yeah, do that shit, dog.
All right, is it still a touch attack? Same thing.
No, it's an area of effect.
Oh. Okay.
They have the creature has to make a will save against it.
Do you sell any of these?
Okay. Sorry, this is my first time doing it. So what do they need to be? What do I need to look at?
You don't need to do anything other than roll the damage.
Just roll. Okay.
Roll 2d6.
Yep. Okay, that's not bad. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Your save DC is 14, so that's pretty low. And it makes it save, so it only takes half damage. You said 9?
Yeah.
This is fun.
So
Okay.
took some damage. You see it shudder in the blast of holy light, but it remains present. Victor.
Second round with the whip.
Okay.
Are you ghost riding the whip?
5.
5. 5 not gonna hit.
Oh no. Do I need?
You need to make a touch attack.
I need to make another touch attack? Oh, I thought I already just got to roll for damage.
You have to hit it.
Get it. Frank.
Okay. I have to attack it every time with the whip?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Natural 1.
Natural. Okay. I'm not going to be a dick with that one.
Hello, darkness.
Well, yeah, I am, because the spell ends as soon as the effect ends as soon as the spell ends. No, I'll even throw 2 action dice just because this is me being a dick. Make another attack. This time you're targeting Orthog.
What?
17. Of
17?
course.
Okay. So that hits. Now roll the strength dex and con damage.
Wait, what's going on here?
You're getting limp lashed, brother.
5.
5. Okay. Orthog, take -5 to strength, dex, and con.
What?
Wait, no. What is it?
A lot.
Ruh-roh.
minus 12.
12 hit points? That's not as bad as I thought.
Minus 12 hit points?
Minus 12 hit points, -3 to your armor class, -2 to your strength or attacks, damage, and what have you. Flick.
The fuck?
Wait,
That's hilarious.
got cursed?
Well, I mean, what happened? What, like, theater of the mind, the nat 1? What did the.
Victor, pulled the lash up and was attempting to whip into the creature with it. And it kind of got wrapped around his arm and he had to shake it off. And then he in a desperate attempt to get that attack in, he overextended and the lash wrapped past the creature and slapped Orthog on the wrist.
It's like the whip of the Balrog.
So now in Orthog's mind, he's been attacked by Flick and the Good Reverend.
Yeah.
Know your place, trash.
Yeah.
All right. Flick.
Orthog, I'm sorry.
Let it go. Let it go. It stops.
Much like the gun. It's just
Flick pulls out the gun and shoots Orthog in the face. Oh, I missed.
I am going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds again, expending my last 2nd level spell slot on this creature.
Okay. Touch deck.
Oh, it's fucking trash. I rolled a 6 plus my base 9 plus 2 dex 11 plus 2 inspire courage. I think I'm at a 13. I think that's. Am I flanking with the doctor?
No.
No, but you could move into it.
I'll provide a flank. I'm just not there yet.
Oh yeah, that's true. You couldn't have gotten
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think I'm just at a 13. If I
Okay.
did my math
You
right.
try to, touch this thing and it, seems to recede away from the holy energy in your hand. You don't land the touch, but you are still holding the charge.
Can I just use it on myself? I'm not doing great in terms of healing, or does that just like save it for the
Next
next round?
turn.
Okay.
Next turn, you can touch yourself.
Okay.
You lost the standard action.
Sure
Go
you
ahead,
can.
Jake. Go right ahead.
I can touch myself whenever I want to, boys.
Oh, you just vomit all down the front of your shirt. Trying to wank yourself with your glowing hands.
If that's not an intimidate check, I don't know what is.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump.
Oof.
Why do we announce it?
What?
Why is there always?
Oh, I don't. I don't even let anyone know what's happening. I go back. I don't let anyone know, and I just get up and I leave. No. I should let you know. I'm done here. You'll know I'm done when I leave.
Okay. So it is going to pass back through Orthog.
What?
This is going to impose or grant attacks of opportunity for Battleton, Victor, and Flick.
But I won't get to attack it
Just
though.
need to pass through.
Yeah. He is the target of the flyby attack.
He's getting lat.
That one.
That one? Okay. Flick?
Can I see?
You can attempt to use the heal as your touch attack.
Cool. You smelled what I was stepping in there.
Just charges in the back.
I rolled the exact same number.
Okay. Another whiff. Victor?
20 to hit.
Nice. Who are we hitting?
20 will not hit.
Oh, shit.
Did you count the Inspire Courage?
Yes, I did.
Oof.
Inspire Courage
20
still up?
Yeah, should be. That's just
Okay.
second round without
Okay.
renewing.
Dang.
So did you or did you not count it?
I did count it. 20
Okay.
with Inspire Courage.
Bingo.
Yeah. No, it's got dodge mobility, so its armor goes up by 4 against attacks of opportunity.
Nice.
Okay, so
Very
you'll be able to hit it normally.
I mean,
That would have hit.
I don't have any like attack bonus. Like personal attack bonus. I have nothing.
And this thing's armor class is touch armor class. It doesn't,
What's your base attack bonus?
2?
Did you add that?
No.
You gotta add your base attack bonus and your strength is your personal attack bonus. Your strength
Okay.
modifier, what's your base attack bonus?
Would that be Dex
Okay.
instead? Or is it-
22 to hit?
22 will hit, yeah.
Well then. Okay.
Unless your strength is minus, then your base attack bonus would be minus. But still.
Yeah, my base attack bonus is 2.
Cool.
What's your strength bonus?
-1.
Okay.
To be 21 then.
21 will hit. 21 is the number you're looking
Amazing.
for.
Hey, dude, what's your vibe?
What's your bad?
Why do they call it math?
No, I get its base attack bonus is 2 because I take a negative for my strength. Oh wait, no, that's combat maneuver, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
3
Great. Okay.
with the whip. 2 is strength, dexterity, and constitution.
Okay. So that's a total of 7 so far.
Nice.
Boom.
All right. And with those negatives, he attacks Orthog and hits an armor class of 25.
Yeah, that hits.
So Orthog takes 12 points of negative energy damage, and you need to make another will save.
All right, no big deal. No big deal. I just need to roll good. Okay, 17.
17 succeeds.
Woo.
Battle time.
If I can, I'm gonna just fucking roll in and attack him. Can I? If I move through his square, that would provoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I can share, but I'm gonna take a -2,
Yeah.
which is being offset by inspired courage.
Sure.
Then I crowd in. I just run in. And I swing my falchion as hard as I can to the.
Literally two big green guys standing shoulder to shoulder in the door.
Yeah, yeah. I'm doing it like the vibe is like a frantic. Get back in there. And then I'm going.
Rolls a 1 and he hits Orthog.
If he does, it's peak cinema. You gotta let it happen.
Yeah, he hits Orthog on it.
Yeah, that's my second nat one in a row.
Okay.
You should have said it, dude.
Wait, you did? You rolled in that one and you hit Orthog? Oh my god.
Okay. So yeah, you push in and literally jam shoulder to shoulder with Orthog in the door jam and struggle to get the sword in and swing it over your head. I'm gonna have both of you give me reflex saves where you're both gonna fall on the ground.
This is incredible.
Well, that's okay.
It's a
I
that's
mean-
3 in a
That's
row.
18 total for me.
I go
So yeah, battle time. You eat it,
Oops.
and Orthog just kind of like has to do his best not to step on you.
Are you kidding me?
Narjal.
Oh shit. Let's see.
Stay back.
Yeah. I move one step closer and go, "You fucking get that. You get him there." And I encourage Sebastian to attack.
Who?
Who?
Siegfried.
Siegfried. You said Sebastian so well and
Sebastian.
confidently. I wish his name was Sebastian.
We'll find another one.
Yeah.
Siggy?
Does he attack for us now?
Every once in a while. You see the crystal in his forehead start to glow, and it pulses, and he looks up at you and goes,
Okay, that's fair. He's out of charges.
Orthog.
I use positive energy to attack.
Are you going to do another channel positive energy?
Channel positive energy for. Oh, hold on one sec. I need to change my. Okay. 6. Okay, I got 5.
How's our CPE?
5 total.
5. Okay.
Does he add inspired courage to that?
No. That's for melee damage, or weapon damage. All right. And that is enough.
Yes.
Blast of positive energy, and it dissipates the shadow, blasting it into nothingness.
I turn to help my friend Battleton up.
What do you say, Glenn?
I reach my hand down, staring at the good Reverend, and lift you as I stare at him.
Okay, as you're lifting me, I can just mostly to myself say, I wish I was fucking invisible.
It's like I don't need to say anything, but you guys know.
No, yeah, it lands at 100%. He gets it.
I've changed. Yeah.
This man was raised by greed Catholics.
I offer my outstretched hand with the whip in it to you, and I say, "Here, take the whip."
I don't. It's fine.
No, take it.
No, you take it.
I let go of the whip, and it disappears.
Perfect.
If he was holding the whip, would he continue to take the negative damage from it, or would it go away?
It's only gonna last like 2 more rounds.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. Is the room still an inky black void?
No, the darkness starts to fade away, and with your dark vision, you can now see fairly. Actually, something that we haven't been taking into account. Orthod can't see shit. He does not have dark vision.
Oh, it's dark in here.
There's a glowing rock in there.
And there's a glowing
It's a
chest.
glowing rock now. I'm assuming someone is casting light on something.
That's fair. It's not me, but
I think his club is a reasonable assumption. I inspect the room. Is it gonna happen? Yeah, I think it's it.
Hey Dan, could I use the cure moderate wounds now to like use the I forgot how I do it, but essentially just like take a minute and heal myself for the full amount or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna top myself back off then.
Fucking
Yeah, and then I guess too for mine, Dan, how long does like that my negative energy and negative strength, negative dex?
Well, the negative energy damage is just damage, but the negatives to your strength, dex, and dexterity and constitution all just go away.
Okay.
I let go of the whip.
They're a function of the spell that Victor cast.
Okay. So I need to. I should probably heal.
Where the fuck do you think you're going? He was gonna take us to the bathroom.
he was.
Do what?
I'm down
I
35 hit points, so I need to heal.
That's pretty badass what y'all did. Sorry, that's pretty badass what y'all did. I'm not looking at you.
Yeah. I have like sand in my face from the tile floor.
I pick up the chunk
What
of
did you get on
glowing
the,
masonry.
search of the room?
It would be a 23. No, they're not.
In the room, you do find a silver comb.
A silver what?
Comb.
Home.
Oh.
On a stick with a silver handle.
Dan, I'm using my last lay on hands to heal myself.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Could have been worse. 8 points. 8 points.
Or Orthak, would you like a cure light wounds potion?
Yeah, that would help.
I hand you a cure light wounds potion.
Okay. How many is that?
Jake, you son of a bitch, why didn't you take us to the kitchen with you?
If you take like a full minute to slowly sip the potion, it'll heal 9 hit points.
I do that. So +9. All right.
And then I also hand you the chunk of glowing masonry. And I say, I got you this.
Thank you.
It's yours now.
Well, it's not, but I can use it for.
Yeah, the second you say it's yours now, he just throws it down the hall.
Yeah,
That is not a cell phone.
I will use it, but I will return it.
Okay, I guess.
What happened? There's fucking emergency lights on.
You guys, is it raining?
No, there's an emergency.
It's raining. I think that the fire department is over there, probably for paramedics, because that's like the halfway house for alcoholics.
Oh shit.
Probably.
Little bit of rubbernecking. Everyone's okay.
Ruh-roh.
Well, I just hope everyone's okay.
Well, hold on.
I just really hope that they're all fine.
You have to
Y'all.
rubberneck a little bit.
Y'all. Sure.
I comb my hair. Does anything happen?
Uh,
How much hair do you have?
I have long hair, but I keep it in a very tight,
Oh, okay.
kind of knot.
you managed to like get a
Damn.
knot or two out. Yeah.
I got more fucked up in that round than I thought I did.
I look like Robin Williams asking, "What year is it?"
Yeah. Yeah, you do. That is exactly what you look like.
Jumanji.
I got down to 16.
We've just got 5 more doors to go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
How
That's
are
a
you
good
feeling?
That's a good door ratio. I want to go back in the cave.
Sure
But
you do, pal.
I've understood that like that's not good. That's not a good look for me, and I do need to help y'all clear the rooms.
Waterfront, can we physically continue to clear them, or do we need to rest?
None of my stuff works.
I've got all my spells. None of them are useful.
Yeah, I'm.
Orthog, how are you doing, bud?
I am back up to 33 now. I got down to 16 now. I was
Yeah.
Let's open this fucking door.
All right, let's do it. We turn around and open the door behind us. Look, you want a break from the lockpicking?
Yeah.
These fingers never get tired, baby.
You
Oh
got
yeah, rip it.
happy wife, happy life.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Puts on a pair of headphones. Connected to a
This
cassette
one
player.
here?
Yeah.
I can dig it. That is a 15 on me lockpick.
That will not do it.
We're taking 20, boys.
Another one bites the dust, starts playing.
No.
Okay. I'm out of second level spells. I have two more silver or two more second level spells. This means nothing to me. I just want you to know that.
I know. I'm doing it for the memes.
All right. So
Cool.
you guys,
For you.
or Flick, you open the door to the room. Inside the room, you see silhouette of four small creatures all huddled in the center of the room facing each other.
Oh fuck!
Oh no!
shit!
A
No!
summoning circle. Are they corporeal?
No, are they? Well,
Are they
fucking
witches?
kobolds?
Is it a coven?
They are corporeal. They are kobolds, and they are desiccated and long past.
Oh, good. Okay.
They're not. They're dead.
Where's Siegfried?
Siggy, avert your eyes.
He's right there behind you, Battleton.
Siegfried, do you know these unfortunates?
Oh well, now he has.
He pokes his head and walks in and looks at them thoughtfully and somewhat with a somewhat disconnected
Was that your dad?
and he looks back at you, Victor, and he says, "No, my dad's much bigger than that."
Oh,
And he
Cobalt jokes. Cobalt humor.
he reaches out and he touches the crystals on the foreheads of two of them that are facing each other, and you see his eyes glow purple as his crystal and the two crystals he's touching also glow. And you hear him think, "Oh,
He's down.
okay."
Yeah,
And then he turns and does the same thing with the other two. Their crystals glow, his crystals glow, his eyes glow. So unfortunate. And then he starts rifling through their things.
Gallus. I give a knowing nod.
Siegfried's fitting right in.
Do that.
Let's go. Hey, let him cook.
Yeah. I just watch what he's taking from them. What possessions do kobolds value?
He looks through their pouches and pockets. Um, and
Okay. It's more here.
he finds like a small metal figurine that he puts in his pouch. Um, he uh pulls out on one of them they have two slender blue crystals. They're maybe about 2 to 3 inches long.
Mhm.
And he pockets those. And he also takes out uh, a red crystal and holds it up, and it glows for a moment, and then he puts that in his pouch as well.
Mhm.
And he turns and says, "They're all dead."
Mm. Inscrutable. And I turn on my heel and I leave.
All dead.
All my friends are dead.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you knew these guys.
We
Nothing
made
else in the room?
You
Nothing
guys
else in the room?
searched it. You just let Siegfried go in there and do
That's the
his
way she
thing.
goes. Yeah, cool. Next door?
15?
Yeah.
Um,
3,000 gold, please. Yeah. In the corner.
yeah, aside from the desiccated corpses of the kobolds, um, you uh you do find one little uh figurine that seems to be made out of metal you're not familiar with. It kind of looks familiar or similar to the one that Siegfried picked up and pocketed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it
Is
looks
it
like
a G.I. Joe?
it's more like a chess piece. Though you can't really tell, like if it is a chess piece, what piece it is. Um, it looks like a dragon shape.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
Go, Joe. Go, Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Who wants
the body massage?
What?
Who wants the body massage?
Oh, you're referencing this
Mr.
video.
Body. Okay. Dead kobolds. Let's go next door.
I'm on it. Oh, Jesus.
There he goes.
You all right?
Love to see it.
you go.
Love to see it.
Ooh.
24 on this lockpick.
Flick it open.
You're gonna need to be all right, Dan. Emergency services are far away.
Versus.
You say 24?
24.
He had some soda go down the wrong pipe.
We need you over here. Don't worry about him. He's dead already. Come over here.
You're gonna feel so bad if he's actually dead.
He's either
Uh-oh.
already or he's poor alive. Come on over here.
We got a DM with a coughing fit. You don't know what a DM is? Never mind.
Whoa, you want to roll a character?
You can't help us. You don't
Button it
know.
up, boys. Big nasty alert.
Yeah.
Gang.
I'm so mad at Jake. He looked his right
Gang
eye
shit.
as he gets to the kitchen. Looked him right in the eye, took his headphones off, put the computer down, went in the kitchen by himself.
I was just like, tacos for life. I gotta go make a taco.
Man, fuck you, man.
I didn't need you to see my process.
I've never been betrayed like that. Never.
All right. You unlock the door and you start to push it open, and then you feel a strong force on the other side, and it slams shut.
Don't come in here.
That's the first.
Private time.
Hello.
Taking a dump.
It's a bathroom that's like got the time stop player function.
Dude,
Shot
perpetually.
The haunted honey bucket.
It's hanging. It's just about to drop.
No.
10 eons ago.
Dudes, there's something in here.
Dude, fuck you.
I knock on the door. Hello.
This is gonna be fine. You just let me in. You hear a voice from the other side say, "Be gone! You do not belong here."
Now we gotta go in.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like we're here to loot, so I don't know if that would deter. It's not deterring me.
Oh no, we definitely do. Open up.
There's a fire.
Mail call. We've got your mail. It got delivered to us by mistake.
Well,
We don't think you're safe here. We've encountered some hostile entities. Maybe it would be best if you vacated the premises.
You hear the voice say, "Do not test me, lest you regret it."
That's a threat.
We're no regrets.
And
Come on,
before,
man.
he's gonna regret that.
If we could touch you, man, you're fucked up.
Open it up. Open it up.
What's the move here, guys? Do we just move
Open
along?
it up. No, open it up.
Sir, we really must insist.
there's a monoxide leak.
There's a carbon monoxide leak. People are acting pretty weird out here.
Yeah.
Open it up.
We found some lead paint on the walls.
I'm about all time. I'm gonna charge the door. Okay.
Charge
I'm gonna
it, dude.
throw a shoulder at it.
I'm gonna watch you do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go great.
I'm gonna cast guidance on
Shit, I'm muted.
Altan.
Sorry, I kept talking.
Yeah, no. What's up, man?
I've been talking. My bad. Can I use my last swift action to just detect evil and see if this thing's even worth it?
There's a door.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was asking. Because sometimes you say, "Well, there's an area that it can cover," so I didn't know if we could cover said area.
You can't see through the door.
So yeah, Glenn's question is, does evil radiate?
Yeah,
Not yeah. Well,
the door opened and the door closed.
the house rule that I was making was, you could detect evil on one specific individual and then just know if that individual is evil. But the general function of the spell is, you have a cone area that you can see, and what you can see in that area, if there's evil present, you detect if there's evil present. Then how many and how powerful, and then where the auras are in those subsequent rounds. But if you're looking at a door, you can't see what's on the other side of the door. So It's like you can only detect evil what you can see.
And we're going to be looking at a lot of doors.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just have doors.
Okay. So give me a strength check.
No,
Idiot, baby. No.
action diet, dude. Do something cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a low roll.
Looks like a 4.
Yep. That's exactly
All right, everybody. Looks like you rolled a 4.
what.
Let's see if Randy Newman can help him out here. He's calling to Randy Newman.
He's got a 7-10 split here.
Yeah, short people don't have any friends.
And then I'm just adding my strength
Yeah.
modifier.
Yes.
This is one 11.
Dan,
Okay.
could I throw some action die on it and let him use me as a battering ram?
See,
No,
that's what
that is going to make the check lower.
I like where you're
Shut.
at.
That's
Worth a
just
shot.
beating. That's just beating a Wei Yang against the door. Okay, so no, you are not successful in overcoming the strength of whoever's holding the door shut.
Yeah.
However, after you struggle for a moment to try to force the door open, you hear the voice on the other side say, "So be it.
Yeah, let's go.
But this is the fate you've made for yourself." And you see the door, like the whatever's holding it closed, that that force relents, and the door, inches just a bit ajar.
I'm gonna step away. I think we all just stand out there in a semicircle.
Yeah. Waiting for him to attack.
Yeah.
Get in there.
I'm gonna go in there. He's got a rated action.
Flick, hop, use your action to hop in front and blast him in the face with your pistol.
How cracked open is the door?
That's how you use an action die.
How cracked open is the door?
It's like 2 inches from the jam, slightly ajar inward.
Rock and roll, boys. I'm just gonna like peek and say hello.
You're gonna die.
Nah, dude, you gotta believe.
I
You
believe in you,
guys-
Flick.
Flick,
Yep,
you peeking inside?
I'm doing it.
All right. You peek inside and you see a male humanoid in armor with a orichalcum maul held in one hand, and he reaches forward with the other hand, and you see, magic coalesces. He begins to cast a spell. Then he says, "Be gone." Make a will save.
Is he about to banish you? Because that would be rough for the party.
Oof. Rolled a 4. I'm at a 7.
Yeah, it's a level 8.
I don't think I can get there with action die, but let's give her a go. I'm at a 7.
It's like level 6, but still.
Action die explodes.
Nice.
I'm at an 11.
So,
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, that's a 2. I'm at a 13. I'm gonna put one more on it. That's another 2. That's a 15. Do I burn the last one? Yeah, we came this far. That's a 3. 18.
You fail.
You fail. Flick
Yeah.
disappears.
oh,
Oh,
You are not on your home plane of existence. You've
yeah.
Banish.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Actually, it's dismissal.
Dismissal. Okay. Yeah. Banish is
5th edition.
okay. Okay. The same thing.
It's the same thing.
Where's his home plane?
The
Prime material plane.
Oh, right.
We're on Astral Sea, man. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go get him if we can figure out what happened.
Well, he ends up, if it's like any of the other like planar trip where it's like he ends up somewhere within like 100 miles.
Yeah. He's probably not in the fucking walled city anymore.
The odds are very low. He's in the walled city is a small.
Wait, so just real quick, he disappeared 100 miles away?
All right. Yeah. Flick, roll a percentile die.
So he's been sent
Uh-oh.
back to the real world, Glenn, but
Oh,
he can be sent anywhere within like a radius of some ridiculous distance, like 500 miles or something. So the odds are very high that he is not in the
Just
city.
in a forest, no rations.
He's
What?
got a gun.
Hold the fucking one.
That might not.
That is
that might be
exactly
good.
what you wanted to roll.
Yeah, that
Because
might be.
that was going to be how many miles away from Yanjing you were.
Oh hell yeah!
Now on the negative side, Flick, you appear in the middle of a field,
A mile away from Yanjing.
and like you look around, you have that like agoraphobic moment, and just before like you collapse to the ground, clutching your knees and trying not to vomit, you do see a tall white stone obelisk in the distance.
It's honestly amazing you roll a 1.
Yeah, it really fucking
You
is.
get 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah, if you're rolling a 98, you just never see him again.
That would have sucked.
Wow.
It would have been
A
hilarious.
whole new adventure.
You rolled 2 d10s and you got 001. That's fucking
That's exactly
fucking
what I
amazing.
got.
Not to question your knowledge of that's just fucking
I
amazing.
assumed that low was bad. I was just like, this can't
Yeah.
get any worse.
Looks like you see Flick just like peeking around the door and then boop, gone.
Okay. All right.
Then you hear heavy footsteps move towards the door. The door opens, and the man standing there says, "I hope none of you are looking for the same." And he slams the door shut.
What? What did you do to him? Where'd you make him go?
That son of a bitch killed Flick.
Yeah.
We don't know that he went anywhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess just what did you do to him?
Can I make a
a
spellcraft check?
Arcana check?
Oh,
I can't.
I can. I can make a knowledge arcana check.
Me too.
21.
21.
21.
Yeah, you are fairly certain that he was sent back to the prime material plane. That was a planar train. That was a send you home spell.
You guys, Flake's not dead. We're just gonna have to go get him. Where we're gonna go get him, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I will say probably with that 21, you know that those spells are not very accurate, so he could be anywhere in the Jinui province.
Shit.
The Jinyu province.
It still kills him.
Do we want to kill this guy?
Assuming we can.
I don't think we have a choice. He,
Paladin is angry.
well, I know. I don't think we have a choice but to leave him alone.
Okay. We just got to get out of here, man. I mean, yeah, I think we should be more concerned about our friend's safety.
No, not really. Though. How long?
Avenging him for something that he's still.
How long?
No, not avenging. Revenge.
Yeah.
This is
How long
fun.
have we been together?
I don't think that revenge is better.
Okay,
than-
here's the other problem.
Mhm.
Flick is gone.
Mhm.
Flick has the lockpicks.
and the doors have been. We didn't.
And he
prop all
slammed
of
the door closed.
Oh, this guy did. Okay.
All right, everyone pull up. I plugged it in. Like, so if we can't get back into the door, and I want to make clear, I want to kill this person.
Yeah.
Flick is my best friend. I look at you and I don't say anything.
I didn't
And
expect you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
that's-
best friends.
I say Flick's my best
I'm his mount.
friend. I make the suggestion that we find Flick and we come back with the largest amount of alchemist fire that can be carried legally, which is none.
You want
Not a lot.
Yeah.
you want to burn him too? You want to burn him?
Yes, I want to.
I was gonna say
as
we-
much things in there.
I was gonna say we should burn him.
We should burn him.
Let's burn him.
A little Dr. Lo-Fi. This is why the good Reverend Doctor is my second best friend.
We have a day left in here, or a day and a half left in here.
We've taken one rest.
So okay, so we have 2 days on the long, day and a half on the short. Before that door is going to be open.
Yeah.
How will we ever?
So we came through several doors that he had to unlock to get to where we are right now, and those are doors that you said close on the other side and lock with a mage hand. So we're just kind of here, man. I think we do. I think we do want the same.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Asked to be transported to the prime material plane.
Now that's kind of cool thing.
None of you were gonna roll a one.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna end up all.
But
in
how do we get
places.
back?
We break the doors.
The Orichalcum ones we can't.
I don't
Yeah.
think the doors between us and where we came in. But
Okay, we're just
Well, the
back-
Orichalcum doors you don't need flicked on.
Okay,
we have the
because
gems.
we have the guy, we have our friend.
Wait, so we do? Hold on. We can get back out, or we can't get back out, or we do the cool thing.
So
Well,
you
just
can.
one-
So yeah, you have this door to contend with.
Well, we have a lot of doors.
And then when you get back upstairs, you got 3 more before you can make it to an Orichalcum door, and that'll take you back into the main cathedral area.
We are boned. I like the 100 dice idea.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of being
It's
like,
just, I mean, it's chaotic.
This guy, I'm gonna light him on fire.
sir.
And also, that's a terrible idea because what if you land in water?
Yeah, what if I land?
Yeah.
yeah. Totally. I'm just gonna
Hey, what if we negotiate to send it back? Be like, can you just send us exactly where you sent our friend?
He came for
That's
sand.
not how it works.
Yeah.
Why he know? But doesn't he know where he sent him?
No.
He has no idea. He just knows he sent him away.
It's not a high enough level spell.
Well, this
It's
guy's a
totally
pussy.
random.
Let's go fuck him up then. Who cares? Can't even.
can't-
You
pass
can't.
where
You
he is.
can't get through the
Well,
door.
I mean, we could break the door
Yeah.
and kill him, and we break all the doors down.
And then maybe we find his banished stone.
No, yeah, let's freak out a little bit. Let's bust this door down. You get out there and you find that fucking dog.
Yeah. I'm down.
Bingo.
I'm down with that. I'm down to fight this guy. It might go really bad.
Now, I do want to say, I'm not top notch. I'm out of smite and I'm at 33 health, but I'll go in there.
I will
Oh,
say also for
Oh, not free.
I'm out of. I'm on.
Dr. Flacco, that spell is a 4th level spell.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
We got a problem. We
What?
didn't beat Florida.
What's
Oh, these goddamn doors have stumped us again. Otis, I need to retcon Otis into the game to sniff out a way out.
Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
could really die, but we could also just murk this fool.
I mean, we do get lucky sometimes.
That's a
But
level
then-
4 spell.
But then if we
We're
do
down.
kill him, where are we at? We still have no flick and we still have the doors.
So, I mean, I am level 4. I know a level 2 spell. You are level 4. Do you know any level 3 spells?
Of course not. He's
Yeah.
like level probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, so he is double our level. But there's double of us to him. But
It's probably CR 10.
Bottle Town wants to kill this guy, but also Bottle Town does not want to die. I think we come back and we light his house on fire and we keep him in there and we listen to him scream and ride. And Flick plays saxophone over the whole thing.
But we know that if he's such a high level, if we set his house on fire, he's just going to put it out.
He probably has something like create water.
That's fine.
Yeah, if we're worried about,
All I'm gonna have is a goddamn wagon of
Yeah.
alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do
Sure.
the work alchemy. I'm dealing with fucking doors.
Zumo's gonna be like, okay, so how many days are you going in? We're gonna be like, not long. He's like, what supplies do you need? We got him. Just open the door, bud.
Just open the. Just shut your mouth.
What is that ticking noise? Shut up and open the door.
Zuma, sometimes it's best if you don't ask questions.
Yeah, I think we gotta leave. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta get Flick.
Is there anything we can do in the meantime to just make this guy's life unpleasant as we leave?
Or
How much space is underneath the door?
It's flush.
God damn it. It's gonna.
I use my club. I use my club and bang on the door, and I say, "The name is Orthog, and you will be hearing from me." That's what I say.
Okay. Just opens the door real quick and just banishes the door.
I will be seeing you again, coward.
Okay.
Door fight simulator.
You will hear from the Wayside Boys. We will pee in your car again.
Quick, boys, rub your dicks on the car and run by.
So which you're attacking the doors now?
We have to leave.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here, man.
It's created a campaign day where we constantly have to fight doors.
We are the Pickside Boys.
So we gotta contend with that double door.
Can
Let's
Flick
go.
start making his way back towards the, or is he like
Yeah.
freaking out, man?
Let's flash the Flick.
Flick is already his shit's underway.
It's basically the premise of the film Baby's Day Out.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
no, I mean that checks out. What's
Okay,
Flick's
so-
like emotional intelligence?
Flick is intelligent. He is not wise.
I mean, I don't know how that works with him. Then
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Flick's gonna start heading the complete opposite way of wherever he's gonna end up further than a mile.
Flick can come up with some really interesting ideas, but he can't tell the difference between which ones are good and which ones are bad.
Yeah, that's
There
what I'm
you
saying.
go.
Like his emotional intelligence is like a 1.
He finds a glowing mushroom in his pocket.
Yeah, he eats it and teleports back.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Uh-huh. We'll be back. We'll be back through the door.
Okay. So you guys are going to try to break down the double doors and
Yeah, we gotta
head
get
back
out.
upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So we begin.
So I assume this is like an Orthog Battleton show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beat down.
I don't think glitter dust is gonna take a door out.
I think I was asking why.
And if there, I was gonna glitter dust underneath the door to this fucking fool in there and leave him covered in, hippie herpes, but there's no space, I guess.
Yeah.
There's no keyhole to blow through.
It's a submarine door. You sealed in. This is a sterile lab.
You sealed the door.
A sealed door
Okay,
through the key.
So Battleton and Orthog, you
This is sealed door.
It's a sealed door.
you guys start wailing on the double doors at the end of the hall. You go for a couple of minutes and you're making very slow headway. It's like every third attack is doing enough damage to bypass the hardness and do some damage to the door.
Mm-hmm.
However, after about a minute and a half of banging on this door, Orthog, you hear a crack in your club.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
We're in here now.
So you are doing as much damage to your own club as you are doing to the door.
Time to use the knuckles.
Orichalcum Falchion is tough enough that doesn't happen. He can keep hacking away.
It's up to you, man.
But if Orthog continues, he's gonna break his weapon.
Well, I put my weapon aside and start using my knuckles.
Yeah, that is you cannot sufficiently do enough damage to bypass the door's hardness with your knuckles.
Overtime.
Like, can you give me a diplomacy check real quick?
Through the
Diplomacy.
door? Oh, it's Flick. Okay.
Oh, I gotta set.
I am going to inspire
Yeah, you'd be the worst. It doesn't matter where you are.
competency with this,
Okay.
and that's a 22.
You go up to the first farmer you see, and they go, "Oh my God!" They start beating you. Oh. What is that?
Well,
Excuse me, sir. Real demon.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
It's just all peasants out here.
That's funny. Good God. Fucking iPad's going to.
Okay. So it takes you about 5 minutes to hack through the door. Give me a fortitude save. 17. Okay. This is hard work, and if you've got to chop down a couple more of these doors, you're going to be really feeling it.
Okay.
Let me use your. Let me.
just feel it.
Yeah.
Can he let?
Orthon, we have the same strength.
Yeah, but if we're taking turns.
If we're taking turns, I'm a little bitch.
I'm just
uh-oh.
saying, if you let me borrow your weapon and we can keep going.
Oh, yeah. If I let you borrow my weapon, 1, you can't have anything more than 1 item. 2, all of my items are mine and nobody else's. How is this going to work?
Mine.
You cannot handle the truth.
Share is not a word in Battleton's vocabulary.
100%. I continue on to the next door, my shoulder throbbing in pain.
Okay. You
Who's
guys
a tough
popped
guy?
open the trap door.
Mm-hmm.
So the next door that you head to is the door in the long hallway. And you start chopping through that one. This one also takes several minutes of work. Give me another fortitude save.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
I'm compelled by rage.
Narshal is quite vehement in his encouragement.
Don't be a fucking pussy.
All right. So
That's what he needs. It's great.
with that door chopped down, you progress down the hall.
It's like the opposite story of John Henry and Stephen.
And you have another door you need to hack down.
I hacked that door down.
Okay.
Come on. You fucking, you call that a whole storm.
I start losing steam.
Well, fortitude save.
Okay. You are now fatigued.
Yeah, I just need a rest, dude.
You cannot run or charge. You take a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. Doing anything that would cause you to be fatigued instead causes you to be exhausted.
Okay.
We gotta sleep.
I just take his weapon and start banging another door down. It's for the greater good.
I keep going until we get back to base camp. Can't be that many doors for us to base camp.
I think this might be the last one.
So yeah, there's
Because the one in the base
there,
camp.
yeah, there's one more wooden door that you gotta get.
After this
fucking
one.
full tilt
Dude, do it.
on that
Okay.
door.
You
All right.
call yourself a boy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, that was back. That's another natural 20. Nice.
Okay.
I take the Orichalcum door too. I keep going.
You think that you would be proud of yourself if you completed these tasks, huh?
Okay. So you get to the orichalcum door.
Yeah.
You open that door, and standing on the other side is Flick.
How?
With a smoothie.
How?
What?
I'm covered in sweat and wood chips.
I just realized like he can't make it through the orichalcum door because that's a different thing. So he couldn't come in and get you guys out. You did have to chop through those doors.
Right. What am I missing?
He's been there a while.
Well, he was like a mile outside of town. He walked back to the city.
That quickly?
We've been working.
But you've been like doing this for like a half an hour.
I'm glad he's here. He walked from a mile outside the city into the city, went down, got the fucking Zumo Swift Hammer.
About 45
You
minutes.
walk a mile in like 13 minutes, and then you had to go 2 levels down. It caused a pretty big stir when he was outside the vault.
All right. Wow. Like
About 45 minutes.
I see you and I go, oh, fuck you. And I just sheathe my falchion and I go flop down on the cot.
What
yeah,
I missed?
we're at the cost.
Yeah. Because we couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Well, no, you got you got to the orichalcum door, which Orthog opened, and then you had to like backtrack through 2 of the doors that you smashed and 1 door that you didn't smash, and that brings you back to the Githyanki camp.
I take 2 cots. I give myself a double cushion cot.
All right.
So what I miss? What'd you guys get into?
We debated all of us dying to avenge you, and then the good Reverend Doctor. I don't care.
I feel flicking. I'd recommend that we take a rest.
You guys wanted to avenge me? Y'all love me, you bunch of nerds.
Take a rest. Who's got those rings? Let's juice those Larrys back up.
I hold mine up.
I can put Ray of Sickening on one.
Do it.
I put Ray of Sickening on a ring.
I take that ring.
Does anybody wait? Who's got Shillelagh? Flit?
No, that would be
Narjal?
Narjal, but he does not have it prepared. It would have
I have
to
it
be
prepared.
tomorrow.
How about a cure moderate wounds?
That's a level spell, so it won't
It's
fit.
got to be first.
First level spells only.
First level spells only. Gotcha.
Yeah,
How about
I
a
could
cure
do-
light?
Go
How about a
ahead.
cure light wounds?
The only other option I have there in terms of first level besides the cure light wounds is
How about a mage armor?
hideous laughter could be fun.
Oh yeah.
Be right back, guys.
Is that Otis?
Some dogs.
Yeah, I think Dyson's home. I'll be right back.
Other options for me is grease or silent image.
How about command?
Could be cool.
What spells now that we know our enemy, what spells do you want to prepare?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a Cure Moderate Wounds, a Cure Light Wounds, and then similar to what I had, because they're not all gonna be for it.
I mean, he's not. He's the only there. We go down there. Like
He's corp.
You could do a mud buddy in that cave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it.
they could mud buddy over there and then send him in.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna have banished again or whatever.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, are we gonna fight this guy?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
god, he's gonna kill us.
Oh yeah.
He sent me outside of town, bro. In a field. With like farmers and shit. Like what are we supposed to do against that?
Haystacks.
I like that is your concern. Like, no. I was in the suburbs.
I was outside.
I've never been there.
It was fucking crazy, dude. Nobody took Venmo. Nobody.
You think I got an Uber back? No, it's my own 2 feet.
No, nothing.
The
I tried to get
scamper.
cash back at the supermarket and they wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it. I said, "Where's the nearest bodega?" They said, "Bode what?"
They said, Bode who?
Yeah. Now Bode hasn't been here in a while.
Y'all. Mage armor? Give me that. Grab the
Yeah.
ring.
What is the
Yeah,
game?
stick a mage armor in there.
Grab the ring and I cast mage armor into it. Put the ring on my finger. What?
The game plan is fucking probably not doing it, but if we're gonna do it, we better be zhuzhed up. And I might have to use my healing spells on homies.
Yeah, I think buffs. And I think we need to put.
Ability damage is good. I've got two castings of Pox Pustules. We need the Reverend to have his
The whip.
We need something.
You want the whip?
Banshee spell.
We're probably gonna have to take his AC down also.
Siegfried says, "Yeah, if he casts that on me, I don't think I'll ever see any of you ever again."
Uh-oh. Siggy.
But it would get you home.
I mean, I could just jump out of the building upstairs.
Wait,
Fair.
Same thing.
Siegfried, if he casts it on you, where you're from the Astral Sea,
I'm from the Astral Sea.
would you go back to the castle we saw earlier, or nearby?
That's not on the Astral Sea.
But that is where your home currently is.
where Daddy lives.
That's where we set out from. But
Would
I am
you
a creature from the Astral Sea.
would you rather be in the Astral Sea than in this environment?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
Don't get close to him then.
Well, yeah, I was just like, oh, you want to go back to the Astral Sea? It's like, well, then you fucking jump in front of the bullet.
Yeah. Maybe he'd still be willing to do that for us.
Maybe we don't press this and we go open more doors.
The corridor to Mord.
He's got an orichalcum flail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to beam me in the face with it.
Well, we're gonna take it from him, dude.
Yeah, after he beams me in the face with it. I don't want to get
Not
beamed
if
in
you
the face.
shoot him, dude. Shoot
I don't
his
have
ass.
any bullets.
Whose fault is that?
Well, it's entirely my fault.
Yeah, I mean,
You dropped one.
apparently you had took you 45 minutes to get back here. You didn't have to go to the market. You didn't have
Stop.
to go with your family.
Buy ammo.
Well, I got
No,
the
you
smoothie.
Did not. He's the Uhtred of the
He
campaign.
pretends to care.
Uhtred.
Uhtred?
Uhtred.
Oh my god, owl person. Uhtred. Just keep coming up with these.
On a slightly metagame level, if he dismisses another one of you and you roll an 87,
Yeah. It's the campaign's over.
well, no, you guys are doing it completely. Let's go find battle time. It's a completely different, adventure you have to go on.
Which could be kind of fun.
Sounds like D&D.
If we're outside, there's no doors.
I'm just saying, like, I am not going to pull punches here, and
I don't like rolling those dice. I like the idea of just like, all right, let's see what you've got, punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to metagame the scenario. I'm like, yeah, okay, this guy's very powerful. Yeah, okay, this could happen. And Battleton does not know that. Battleton only knows indignity.
Yeah.
And fuck this guy.
well,
And revenge.
Yes.
Victor knows what it is.
But Victor's on board for the revenge plan. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to burn
I'm just
it.
saying, you guys are aware, like the information is present.
Right. Right. But the information is not present in the sense of Battleton like, oh, then that'll be a different campaign. It'll just be Battleton like, well, shit, I'll be 500 miles away from home. But fuck this guy.
Okay.
If it happens to me, I'm gonna die out there.
Here's what we do.
4 days later, you just find Narjal shaking in a pile of his own piss and feces.
You would burrow.
You'd find mushrooms. You'd find edible mushrooms to eat.
Dig down and wait.
Which will make him extremely easy to find.
Hear me out, okay? We go back, we pee under the door, and then we just go on about our way.
It won't go under the
Yeah.
door. There's
Won't go
no,
under the
it's
door, dude.
flush.
It's flush.
But then the door will soak up the pee. He'll have to smell pee. Okay, he's gonna get something negative from us peeing at the door. And then we go
It's
do
some
something
kind
else.
of airtight submarine container.
He's in a Tupperware.
You can't glitter dust under the door. You
I
can't
said
pee
it was
under the door.
flush. I didn't say it was airtight. I didn't say it was like some sort of hermetically sealed space. I said it was flush.
Too flush for glitter.
Too flush for line of sight.
Yeah, you gotta cast glitter dust on something. And if you can't see like a
Mm.
stone past the door, you can't.
Have you ever seen a basketball hit a backboard and go in the hoop?
That's not the way glitter dust works. It would just get on us.
Throw it at the door and bounce it
Right,
back in our
glitter
faces.
dust. Oh, we're covered in glitter.
I mean, then by that logic, yeah, like let's fucking cast grease under the door and fucking light him on fire.
That's a great idea. And then
He'll
he'll come
smoke
out.
out.
He'll come out. He'll be really mad that we tried to do that, and he'll just banish each one of us.
That's fine. We'll make it work.
Okay, I'm down. Let's.
Well,
let's
I'm not saying
let's-
like we don't need to roll in hot. I want to have a plan, but it sounds like I'm on board with fighting this guy. Ross is definitely on board with fighting this guy.
Oh yeah.
Jake are
I'm okay with
less.
Yeah, whatever we do is fine.
Look, man, Flick ain't no punk bitch. Okay, if that's what we're doing, that's what we're doing. But I'm gonna complain the whole time.
Complain about your lack of ammo.
Yeah. When you have one bullet, right?
I think I shot it and hit Orthog with it.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's rest and then make a plan.
We're resting and making plans. So tier 1, spell prep.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like our initial move is we are going to cast grease under the door and ignite it with
Spark.
I can ignite
Spark.
it with flare or spark.
Spark works. Flare could be good though.
Either
one.
one.
And then, so the idea being we want him to come out. Unless.
And by the time he banishes 2 of us, maybe we'll get the upper hand.
Yes.
How many banishes does he have? We don't know.
We don't know.
Right.
At least one.
Yeah, for sure.
Dismissal.
Yeah,
It's more fun to say banish.
Yeah. So yeah, he has at least one dismissal. Yes, that just sounds like it's a principle. And like
Banish is fun.
okay. So smoke him out. He comes out. Or he stays in the room because he somehow has something else going on. But let's assume he comes out.
Okay.
Try to put him to sleep.
Then we sleep is
We
good.
put a bag over his head.
I got the net. Oh, I got the net.
Net.
We
Well,
can
you
let
have
him.
combat net.
I have combat net. You throw a
How
net as
did we fucking net him?
Dude, I would
My-
go over the
My
net.
bad, guys. My bad. I'm bad.
Well, you can have
Okay.
both.
We're planning, Glenn.
You can have both because, like, we can have the limb flash can be cast, but the net is a physical weapon, and someone can throw the net on him as he comes out, rubbing his eyes from the smoke.
Wait, are we back? So just recap. Are we back at the guy?
We are resting at the campsite, planning what we're going to do tomorrow.
Okay.
And really what we have planned so far is casting grease under the door, igniting the grease, which at minimum will cause a smoke fire, and maybe do him some damage, which would be cool. He hopefully is then smoked out of his room, and then we do X, which the doctor is reminding us that we have a net. So maybe someone could have the net with the net would grapple him.
I like the idea of you having the net. I trust you or Orthog to throw the net. So then, Reverend can have his lash ready.
But I just don't. The value of me having the net if he's coming out, the most valuable thing I can do is get into a flank position.
Okay. Someone needs to net him because I just love the idea of him coming out like, and then he's in a net.
I mean, aren't you?
What?
I'll net
Narja,
Okay, I'm gonna net him. I'm netting him.
What action would it be to throw a net?
So you're the Netanyahu?
It would be.
That,
Yes, that is even
the
good.
net. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yahoo Nets. So it would be it would be a ranged attack. So it would be a +2 for me.
Which, so yeah, your point would be,
I'm not gonna be good at it.
yeah.
I could throw the net.
No, I don't.
What do you mean no?
I don't think you can lift.
Elaborate.
I don't think you can lift the net. I don't think you can lift the net high enough to.
I don't think
throw
you
it
can
over.
lift my balls. I don't go around shoving that in your face every day.
I think I just you
Well, I
have to know
can't.
your limits.
No. Why? What does it do?
That I'm Flick's mount.
Okay, so Flick's mounted on a cue sheet.
Yeah.
Straight up, guys, I really don't think the net's bad.
I think we need the net.
Okay. If the net is valuable,
Orthog throws it.
or
No, because that I need to be ready to smite.
I don't think he's
I
evil,
don't think
dude.
he's evil. I mean, I think he's just grumpy.
yeah, I don't think
I mean, I could try putting him to sleep.
so. We got initial
I'll throw
round.
the net. I don't mind throwing the net. I'm
All right, Orthog's on net. You're on Limp Lash, or you're going for sleep, Ross.
I mean, if it doesn't work, that's not good. But if Limp Lash doesn't work, that's not good.
well,
So
whose
what do you want to open with?
whose turn is it to hit me in combat?
I haven't hit you in a while. I'll do that.
I feel like if we can put him to sleep, that kind of opens some stuff up. And that could be like a Limp Lash on the
Yeah,
next round. I mean, the thing about Limp Lash is that it does like, ability score damage.
yeah,
Which is good because he's higher level than us. So ability score damage would be a really, really good way to bring him down to our level.
yeah. Like that's the thing is like sleep. If he succeeds, that round has done nothing. Limp Lash. What is the save against Limp Lash?
It's an attack, right? Or no,
It's
there's a touch attack and then a save for Limp Lash, right?
I think
no save.
Once
yeah,
he
it's no
yeah, so
save. It's
Limp
just an
Limp
attack.
Lash. That brings him down to our level. Flick will be probably a bardic inspiration.
I guess I'll Bardic and just keep greasing his ass. Like
Yeah,
Big
maybe we can just keep him on fire. I don't
Yeah.
think.
if he's on fire, yeah, that'd be cool.
And then I'll pox him, dude. But that's a ability damage as well.
Yeah, that could bring him down to earth.
And I can do nauseating dart as well. If he fails the save, then he's nauseated, which is pretty debilitating.
Like, I mean, it all depends on how we are hitting. Because, like, I have whatever. I have a attack bonus of 1.
I think casters have to be going for debuffing the enemy, dropping ability scores, buffing marshals.
If you guys can immediately flank him,
because his saves will be worse.
Yeah, and then marshals, I will roll in. He's gonna target a dismissal at some point. I don't really know what. I mean, there's a save, so fucking.
Whoever has a high will save should be up. Like Orthog could probably succeed with a relatively low roll. I could also succeed with a relatively low roll.
Yeah, and it's also gonna be his action die.
I'm a weak link there.
3.
Bottleton and Orthog, if you're just on either side of the door when he comes out, you would be flanking. I could cast Tactical Acumen. You guys would have a better chance of hitting him.
That's a plus to flanking?
Yeah.
Okay. So the strategic approach would be here. Grease is cast in, flame smoke happens, hopefully it comes out, net attack, Balaton attack. Casters, I would say fucking if you're doing range attack, be far away. I mean the Reverend Doctor's gonna have to be kind of close.
I gotta be in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be kind of in the mix. So I would say like, maybe behind me or Orthog. But you guys, if you're casting, I mean, there's nothing in this room. You could be in that room and be casting from behind a door with cover.
Well, I also want to ready an action to like try to take a hit of dismissal because I've got 3 action die and a +9 to my will save.
You want to be dismissed?
I don't want to be dismissed. I'm saying that I can
Oh.
ruin a casting of his. I've got 3 action die
Could
to
you get
throw on
added to
what's
the roll?
already a +9 will
So
save.
you kind of
Unless
want
I
to be in
roll
the
a
mix.
1, I can probably do it.
Yeah. So then you're gonna want to actually also be closer. And then maybe Flick, you are the one that wants to be farther away.
That still gives like line of sight. I want to be behind one of the heavies.
Yeah. Why don't you be that way? Because then you've got a line of retreat back where we came. So you're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
on the right hand side.
All right, let's fucking do it.
Let's fucking do it.
I think
dude.
this is a nicely par baked plan.
Yeah, and there's
I
no
think-
way.
And I think that's as good as
The
we
oven
can
is
do.
preheated, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, I think that's as good as it can be.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to back out of my iPad and call back in. So I just want to give you guys a heads up because this thing's about to die.
You got a what?
I got to call right back in. Give me 1 sec. Y'all
He's
finish-
changing. He's changing devices.
Okay.
Okay.
Devices. He did. Yeah, he murmured about his iPad dying.
Yes.
Fuck.
So tactical acumen is a
Fire.
30-foot radius. So as long as everyone is within 30 feet of me.
So I'm gonna cast flare. That's what we're igniting with, right? We igniting with spark.
I don't have spark. I don't
This
have the
player would
ability.
also have like a dazzling effect.
Yep, sure.
So
I'm gonna do
10, 15, 20. Yeah, Jake, if you're like here at the corner, everyone's within a 20-foot radius of you.
I'm gonna prepare an action to
Do you
do
need-
pox pustules as soon as I see him.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm gonna prepare an action for when I see him casting fucking dismissal. I'm gonna get in front of him.
Would that work with dismissal? Because dismissal is a targeted spell, right? So like if you
Serious.
It's still targeting you.
it's still target, so it's not something you can jump in front of like a ray.
It's not a touch. Okay, never mind. Well, then I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. That's what I
Serious.
just want to clarify before it happens.
I used the ring and cast mage armor on myself.
Oh yeah, man, ray of sickening on my ring.
I am a dog.
I am a dog.
He's got
So
that dog in him.
you guys are casting these spells into the ring before you rest.
Yes.
With the spells that we have left over.
Is that correct, Victor? You have a mage armor that you can put into a ring before you rest?
Correct.
we're casting early on?
Yeah, throw him. I mean, we need to debuff him. Otherwise, we will lose this fight.
Yeah.
Likely. So
Well, I mean, that said, if our plan is at round 1 and it doesn't go well,
then we're gonna the campaign changes.
well, no, I'm saying like, do we just fucking ban it?
I mean, there's not going well and there's not going well. Like,
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens.
let's just
We
see
can
what
communicate
happens.
mid-fight.
Let's
Yeah.
just see what
We have
happens.
6 seconds of free actions. to talk.
If we do go for the bail, I think we bail into the mushroom phase.
I like that. I do. Narjal fucking
Yeah.
loves that.
Yeah.
Cave Baylor?
Because that's going to give us a right angle to provide cover
Yeah.
and enough space to like get out of there. Whereas we have to run down the whole hallway. You can just be like, boop,
Yeah.
boop, you know,
Okay.
it's all line of sight.
All right. Well, let's get in there, boys. Okay.
Leroy Jenkins.
So you guys go back to the Githyanki camp to rest.
So all my stuff comes back.
Are you setting a watch?
Yeah. I'll go. I'll be first.
Well, yeah, and we close the doors
Yes.
as we're sleeping.
You smash the doors down.
No, I didn't smash this one because it's orichalcum, and I never smashed these ones. So
Gotcha.
these all lock. I think we close and lock.
Close the doors for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys.
More of a carry.
Oh, it's a great song. Also, bats
Smash those doors.
Or Calcum.
So we're going back in fresh, right? I just want to make sure I'm right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're resting.
You seen Sweet Tooth on Netflix?
No.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good. That's that song, and it's so good.
You always forget that she did like credit music for Lord of the Rings.
I never forget.
I always forget
May,
that.
may it be.
This
Well,
is
I,
my
I,
cheat
think
sheet.
I have physical copies of the Celts and Orinoco Flow. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so
No, shut up, Dan. We're talking right into it.
I really,
I'm sorry.
really,
I am so sorry.
That's what we all came through.
So
She's great, man.
Yes.
Listen to her.
Narjal is first.
Yep.
Who's next on the watch?
I'll go next.
I'll go wherever you need me.
Let's
Narjal, Battle Time. Who's next?
Victor.
Flick's next.
Jake is next.
Flick. Then
The good Reverend Dr. Victor T. Flacco.
Last.
And then the fucking drummer boy.
The funky drummer?
Funky drummer Orteg.
Badasea. Who's the name of the song?
Ooh, yeah.
all right.
I will roll a perception check.
Yeah, I was just gonna say continuous perception check.
Ooh, I get a dirty 1. Negative 10 plus 11 equals 1.
Okay.
Throat was slit.
Sword right there.
Yeah. Throat slit. Like, who did that? Who was behind you?
Slayer.
I did that. I killed myself.
Okay. Battle.
Wow. All right, cool. Natural 20.
What?
This is actually 38.
Yeah, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary on your watch.
Cool.
Click.
$24.
You also don't notice anything out of the ordinary on your watch. Mr. Flacco, Dr. Flacco,
A 14.
14. You also don't notice anything out of the ordinary on you. Or thought.
Oh, great. 16 on the die. I don't have a perception.
Okay. While you are on watch, you hear the sound of muttering, or sounds like someone's talking to themselves or something from outside the orichalcum door.
Okay, I gently wake up my friends to let them know I hear people outside the door.
We hear people outside the door.
Yeah.
There's people outside the door. Shh. There's people outside the door.
I'm sure.
Okay, just so you know, since this is Orthog's watch, he's got the last 2 hours. He's the only one who has had a night's rest so far. The rest of you are on like 7 hours of rest. So you have not gotten any of your spells back.
All right. The implication is don't wake us up.
Well, are you guys
I mean, you
like
can be woken up. You just can't, if you take any strenuous activity, you blow your rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just like, okay, we just kind of see what's
so this
up.
is I just let you guys know and I say this is my hill to die on. What do you guys say? Well, do you want me to hold them off?
I think you just keep watching, and if they try to get in, wake us up.
Okay, I go over by the door and I ready in action for the door to open to swing.
Truly lovely.
All right. The sound of the murmuring fades away
Another
and things go quiet.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
Flacco, aka Shaggy.
You wake
Ghost.
up. Nothing occurs in the remaining 2 hours.
Orthog, are you like keeping post at that door, or what are you doing?
Yeah,
See Otis, huh?
yeah. I'm staying near the door to hear. See if I'm doing a perception check around the door, see if I hear anything.
After another 20 minutes, you hear the sound of heavy footsteps going down the hallway outside the door. They
Okay,
approach and then they start moving away.
The new device is really putting him in a tough spot.
Well, I knew it was freezing a lot.
Yeah. You
Ortog?
there. We didn't get what you said.
Oh, I
Yeah,
Perfect.
why?
Perfect.
What you expect it to be different?
What? One more time, bud.
Maybe.
I'm ready to swing
Ready to swing.
and scream. Yeah, but I stay silent.
Okay. All right. So the rest of Orthog's watch passes without incident. You guys wake up, get ready, go over your plan. You go through the orichalcum door, and you see that the doors have been repaired.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
It's Dorby, the door elf.
All right, let's just some taking 20s. We can hand wave it. I turn into a Kushi. And I look at Flick longingly.
Aw.
Do you receive uppies?
Oh, do you even have to ask?
I don't know where you are. Sorry.
On your back, bro.
Here.
Toot, Odie, stay down.
Okay.
Go.
So you head out. You take 20 on this door, and that's when you realize that door is not propped open anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, boys.
Later. Oh, I know.
This creature's name is Caretaker Aaron.
Caretaker.
Why?
Caretaker Aaron.
Dude. Like that's what this guy does. He's a caretaker.
He fixes it.
You fucked with the custodian.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude, he could be our new door guy.
Wait,
So
wait, the guy that cast you out was a janitor?
No, this is the murmuring thing apparently is the generator.
Oh.
Yeah, that was him going from door to door casting Make Whole.
yes, it makes sense.
But that's not the same dude who cast dismissal.
Yes.
Possibly.
What? Okay.
Oh shit, we're pissing him off,
Fuck this
dude.
guy, dude. Fuck this guy.
I love that. I love that he's the janitor. So I'm assuming it's trapped still.
Yeah.
So how did we get it open last time?
Me
Fix the lock.
pick the lock carefully.
Okay.
Yeah, Flick fucking
I'm
went in.
gonna go ahead and do this and say on a limb that maybe we should try that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is 10 minutes to 10.
Yeah, I mean, I think that a door is a pretty good place to pause it.
Yeah, we'll be here for
Especially
48
considering
minutes.
it took Flick a couple of action dice to open that door last time.
Yeah,
yes,
for
it
sure.
did, and I have none.
Wait, so we know this janitor fella?
Yeah,
Well, we just kind of the players know.
The players, yeah.
We're about to fight caretaker Aaron.
The big spells it a
Errant.
stupid way.
Oh, errant. Okay.
Aaron.
He's not his name's not Aaron.
I don't know.
He's he's a caretaker errant.
Would be pretty sweet.
Okay.
Those are some errant
So
behavior.
it was the janitor that bashed Flick away.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense, right? Because he's probably like a non-combatant. He's just like, I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna invite you to leave. That's his whole vibe. He's gonna invite us to leave.
Messing my shit up.
Yeah. Just like Ross would to customers who overindulge. Sorry, guests on Monday.
We're gonna invite him to leave this mortal coil.
I got it. New plan. It's not so different from the old plan.
Okay.
Go on.
We go get the prison box.
Oh,
We
you
yeet
love
him into
that
the-
box.
We yeet him into the prison box. I'm not getting bashed in the face with an orichalcum maul.
That is not a bad idea. It is the third day. So we will the door will be opened today. And we can just be like, give us 45 minutes in that box.
I mean, yeah, the move would be to.
Who will he give the box to? Just not
We
Flick?
might know what it is.
We gotta stick with the plan. I want to set him on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, he might know what it is.
True. He also might know what it is.
We've found it like.
He might also know how to put out a fire.
I need that box. I mean, we need that box for this plan.
Yeah, sure we do, pal.
What's
All
happening?
right, you did give it to the vault keeper, right?
Yeah, the vault keeper has
Yeah,
it.
the vault
Holding on
vault
to it?
keeper has it.
The vault keeper's holding the box.
In the vault, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it is in the vault.
It's true.
Well, it was a good session. And now it's ended at a door.
Dora Kelcom.
Dorichalcum.
Orichalcum.
I mean, we're in a dungeon. There's gonna be doors.
We're in it.
I need you to just back off a little bit, okay?
No.
Back off on the old doors.
I will reminder I won't be here next week, so autopilot.
And I'll be texting a lot.
Yeah, I mean I'll be around.
Oh no.